Good morning, everyone. We're here today at Douglas Lake.
It's a beautiful, cold day here in the Great Smoky Mountains. It's about 34 degrees, and we have a snowstorm that's going to begin sometime tomorrow into Saturday. We're going to explore around here a little bit. We do this at least once a year, and it's that time of year. Dawn, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Here at Douglas Dam. Yeah, so we're here on Douglas Lake, and we do this once a year. We come out here and check out the low lake levels, get that red clay, which almost makes it look like a Martian surface. In fact, when you walk around down there, you feel like you're on a Martian surface. And normally the water levels come right up to the edge here in the summer, but now the lake has dropped, gosh, I would say at least 10 feet or even more. I'd say even more than that, but the lake levels have dropped. Of course, you can see some of the mountain ranges off in the distance. And we have ourselves a winter storm warning for the Great Smoky Mountains, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. We can get up to 3 inches of snow, but most likely around an inch. And who knows, we might not get any. It's during the last ice storm, we were supposed to get quite a bit, and we didn't really get anything. Now, definitely prayers to those folks out there in Middle Tennessee, the Nashville area, folks up there in Mississippi, and there's folks all over the South, and especially in the North that are dealing with power outages. And so prayers to you all out there. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna walk on down there. I also want to talk a little bit about some of those upcoming trips that we had announced at the beginning of the year during our walk and talk. And if you haven't seen our walk and talk, definitely check out that video. We covered a lot of subjects that some folks wanted to know, and today we'll do a little bit of a walk and talk, but really we're here just for the views. This here is one of a couple of the Douglas Lake campgrounds. And there's a campground all up in that area there. And then over there is the office. That's where you would check in. I think you can reserve campsites online. I highly do recommend reserving these quite the ways out, because they can be filled up all summer long. They're very desirable. I believe there's also I think this is more campground over here. If not, it's a picnic here. No, I think those are campground spots over there. And then on the other side of the dam, down in the valley, there's another campground over there as well. That's got some pretty cool sites as well. And we do have the little Yeller Jeep out today for a drive. It's been our vehicle of choice here in the off season, and there is hardly anybody here in the Smokies. Very quiet, laid back time of year. Normally this boat ramp here is nothing but boats being loaded and unloaded, and if you come here on a holiday weekend, it's total chaos here. So if you have a boat, this is a good place to put it in, but just remember, it can get pretty chaotic, you know. Yeah, there's the boat ramp. And you can kind of tell where the water line usually is. It's where the black there, I don't know if you can see that streak there. That's normally where the water line is. And it can even get higher than that. I've seen it up to here too as well. Let's go ahead and walk in that red clay. And Dawn's like, oh no, not the
We're gonna
red.
make a mess.
I don't know. It does look a little, yeah, I don't know. It does look a little mushy down there. At least we'll walk down here. Yeah. But just think, Dawn, if the lake was at its full capacity, we'd be underwater right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be attempting this.
Yeah, we'd be swimming with the fish. And we have boated Douglas Lake before. And we had rented a pontoon and we had a good time. And Dawn and I, we kind of kick back every now and then, maybe buying our own pontoon or something. But I've owned boats in the past, and they could be a pricey hobby. It can be, you know. But anyways, yeah. Also, yesterday I had some laser surgery done for my rosacea, and so you'll notice there's probably a few spots, but this time and last time wasn't too bad, but that one time before, oh my goodness, it was really bad. I only think I got a couple more treatments left, and I think they'll have it, you know. I thought it'd be done with this one, but it sounds like there's a few more, he said. And Dawn's got a hair appointment coming up in a couple days. And then our plans are to leave the area. We're going to go on a road trip. We're going to start doing some of those states that we need to get done.
We have 11 more to go.
We got 11 more to go. And there's 3 that are real close. So
I don't know why we never did those.
So we're planning on doing Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi. And maybe some other states around that area too. But that way we'll set ourselves up for the big road trip, the huge one, which we sat down for the last couple days, and we planned out a path, a route that we're going to take to finish up all of the lower 49 states, or 48 states. We did Alaska already. So I guess at the end of our next big road trip, we'll only have one state left. Hawaii. So as of right now, it looks like Hawaii will be our last state to complete them all. Very blessed to be able to we have done Alaska. You know, I mean, that's a huge, I don't know what you call it, off of the list of 50 states, because of course Alaska and Hawaii being the toughest of those states. And you're excited?
Yeah. It's just cold. I'm excited though.
Excited for the road trip?
Yeah.
Yeah. The road trip, we're not 100% sure when we're going to do that. You know, we do have an idea of, I guess, we have an idea of roughly when we want to go and do it. We just got to see if weather and, you know, everything else will. And over there is another place we like to visit. And if you've been watching us long enough, you'll recognize that from a lot of our videos. You can get a good view of all the mountains in the area. Mount LeConte, English Mountain, Bluff Mountain. And we would definitely be underwater. So it's amazing how much of this is actually, you know, underwater. But I guess they had to do it this way so that people can access the lake no matter what the water level is. In fact, there's a truck down here, and that would be underwater if the levels were to its normal lake levels, I guess. Technically, it's not normal. Technically, this is the normal. Of course, the dam floods everything. Okay. Yeah, the ramp continues on. Smells fishy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Smells a little fishy. You never know what you're going to come across when you're walking around out here. Sometimes you'll find Legos. You might find somebody's keys. A lot of folks will come down here with metal detectors. And then there's something else people look for. There are geodes or something.
Rocks or something?
Something like that. They look for a certain type of rock. Maybe someone's underwear. Literally.
Ew!
I don't know. Yeah, this here looks like a Martian surface, like something you'd find on Mars. And Dawn has pointed out that somebody had broken this rock. And they must have been looking for a geode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the other half right there.
Yeah, the other half's over there.
Piece.
I wouldn't even know how to even go about even knowing what rock's a geode, and
I wouldn't either because I don't know what to look for.
yeah.
I did try watching the channel on YouTube, but I don't know. A rock to me is a rock, I guess.
The world according to YouTube, right? We're going to try to go to higher ground here. I'm trying not to track in all this red clay. This stuff here can be a real mess if you get it on you. Gosh, it's almost for a second there I go, wow, it looks like an arrowhead, you know what I mean? There's another one down here. It looks like an arrowhead too. Yeah, it's something like the Native Americans would use to make arrowheads, you know? Very interesting. It's so cold out here that this puddle is frozen. Not enough frozen to walk on it, but it's frozen. Of course, that's the Great Smoky Mountains in the background. And straight ahead is Mount LeConte. Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge would be off in the distance. Guy down there looks like he's fishing. There's a few folks out here. And that there is English Mountain out there. There's a little bit of snow up there. So we have ourselves a snowstorm approaching. And I have a feeling this one here is going to bring us some snow. It's been quite cold the last week, so I think it'll stick. And we were planning to leave, but we decided to stick around a little bit more in case we can get some really cool photos and video of this upcoming snow. And then yet again, we're going to head down and do, I don't know how long we'll be down there for, but we're going to sample those states. And then we'll be back. We're going to be in the Smokies for quite a bit of time after that, getting ready for spring. And we should be here. Yeah, we'll be here when Dollywood opens on March the 13th and all that jazz. And then after that, we'll start to kind of figure out when we want to complete the majority of those, at least these 48 lower states, right? So
Walk a little bit quicker, we're sinking in this red clay.
yeah, I've already
My
have.
shoes are covered in it.
My shoes are already heavy. This red clay just clumps to everything, right?
I told you it was gonna.
Yeah. It's the only bad thing about doing this. Then you're fighting it for like, gotta go home and wash this, you know, it's a mess.
Oh.
That red clay is no joke. It's almost impossible to get off. So it's probably not a good choice to go down there. I don't know. There are some boats out on the lake. Put that great big heavy jacket in the back seat because it's.
We said.
I feel like I suffocate in my jacket. It's cold weather jacket. So yeah, sometime tomorrow we're supposed to get some snow, and then I think into Saturday it's something like that. It's like throughout the night. And so I think Saturday morning should be probably pretty gnarly around here. I guess you could go four-wheel drive down in there. Not me.
I wouldn't chance it.
That stuff will just stick to your tires, and it'll become like a great big, like a big slick, right? And then you won't go nowhere. It's kind of and there's plenty of parking if you got a boat. So it's definitely a great boat launch. And when you're out here, you can visit the dam store. They got some pretty damn good ice cream and drinks and everything, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Check it out. There's Douglas Dam. We're gonna head out to our little lookout area we like to hang out in. Yeah, so we were just down there a few minutes ago, and we walked all the way out. And we walked all the way out there. And now we're up here. Yeah, so during the summer months they have restrooms here. There's a couple picnic areas that are really nice as well. And they got this really cool overlook here. A little bit of history. There were 6,220 laborers working around the clock. They built it in a year, 384 days to be completed. Of course, the purpose of this was to, control the floodwaters and to produce aluminum for aircraft making in World War II. And it is cold here. Got some icicles forming. And these mountains will look different depending on the lighting and what time of the day you're here. That's Bluff Mountain. Straight ahead, you can see that in Sevierville. And as you're coming down the parkway heading towards Pigeon Forge, it's known for its radio towers on the top. Some amazing views up there as well, but very treacherous drive to get to the top. And you got the Great Smoky Mountains off in the background. And then here comes Mount LeConte, right in the center of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And then as you go this way, more of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Some icicles. And then over here is English Mountain. And Douglas Dam itself. So there's some swamp gas coming from here, and it's
I thought you did something.
no, it's pretty
Ew!
ripe in there.
I thought he did something. That would
Dawn.
be cool. I almost wanted to puke in my mouth.
That's like Satan or something, man. I'm telling you. Use the facilities.
I'm leaving. That's bad. Whoever that was, ew.
But great area to relax out here. You can bring a blanket or, you know, I've seen people fly kites here. Be careful of the power lines, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pavilion up there you can rent as well. What do you think, Dawn?
I'm glad we're away from whatever that was.
Oh, in there.
That stinks.
Yeah. I just put my vest on real quick just to jump out of the car.
Yeah.
Crank that heat up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of our favorite places to visit. During the summer months, we try to make it up here. I don't know, sometimes once a week, sometimes maybe once a month, but so it looks like the county has been pre-treating the road. Getting things ready. We're in Sevierville on Dolly Parton Parkway, and we're gonna head into Holston's Kitchen for lunch. And this is a great place to have dinner, lunch. They serve everything from steaks to burgers, pasta. It's a really good restaurant all the way around. There's hardly anybody here because it's the off season, but any other time of the year, this parking lot is packed. And yeah, we're gonna head in. We've been coming here for years. It's our to-go, and family comes into town and stuff like that. And they got really cool photos of Sevier County over the years. But they used to have a really big cheeseburger here. But their menu has changed throughout the years. I don't like the menu as much now than I did like a few years ago. But yeah, very nice place to take your friends and family out to. And I got myself a water. I've been drinking a lot of water lately, and it's been tough not to drink a lot of soda and stuff like that. And I got some, but I do have some lemon. So lemon is going to make this a little bit more fun. Just a little bit more fun. Yeah, so they used to have a great big hamburger, cheeseburger, it's like as big as your head. The fish and chips are good. We've had that a few times. Their steaks are pretty good as well. They have a chicken parm that is really good here. It comes with the side of fettuccine. It's really good as well. I've had that in the past. Today I ordered a Southwest salad. You got the fish and chips, didn't you? Yeah. Dawn wanted
The fish and chips.
You've been talking about fish for the last few hours, so I knew you were leaning towards that. And the old Slow and Easy that used to run through center of town here back in the day. I think the paintings are my favorite. Look at that. Now, things have changed. Look at the old cars. That's cool. Now, that's where the co-op is today. The co-op's there. Then over here would be like Ollie's and all that over that way. Of course, you can see the courthouse. The store used to come to you back in the day. Just find it fascinating. Another one of my favorite photos I have hanging up in here. I love how they they colored them. So here's Dawn's side salad.
Raspberry vinaigrette.
Raspberry vinaigrette.
Cucumbers.
Looks delicious, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Super fresh looking.
Want some?
No, I'm okay. I got my own salad coming. It's weird to see this place not busy whatsoever. It's always tons of folks in here. So here is my Southwest salad. Got some chicken, tomatoes, got some, this is a ranch, like a Southwest ranch.
Got guacamole too.
Yeah, a little dab of guacamole on this side. Cheese. Got these little tortillas scattered on top. Corn, beans. Yeah, looking good. Yep. And then Dawn got fish and chips. The fries look absolutely delicious. Yeah, the salad has been delicious so far. Wow, I'm actually impressed. Oh wow, the avocado is actually very pleasant. The chicken is, wow, it's got like a lime taste to it. It's very good. It's not cold either. It's kind of like lukewarm. Sometimes you get salads and it's like, it's just so cold the chicken is. So this is good. They did a good job of it. Our total came out to $32.39. So how was lunch?
My fish and chips were good.
Yeah, they were.
And I ordered a Hussale with raspberry vinaigrette. That was good too.
Yeah. My salad was really good. The sweetness of the corn and all that kind of went really well together. The avocado was like really good. Everybody in there was talking about the winter storm, and I was looking at the weather report, and that 1 to 3 inches is now like 1 to 5 inches. And then I think we have a chance to have a little more snow on Saturday, which could give us another inch. And that's that new Texas TO. I think that's how you say it. It's right next to our new Culver's. It looks like they're getting ready to open like real soon. I guess I don't know. Do you have one of those Texas tea places near you? This is the first I've ever heard of it. Maybe it's real big in Texas. Wouldn't it be something if they're not? They don't even exist in Texas.
I don't know. I don't even know where that thing came from.
Yeah, we're gonna do some shopping at Food City. Milk, bread, eggs. You know, the storm things that you need to get through, right? That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you got all their Valentine's Day Krabby Patties. You know. Oh yeah, you got all kinds of Valentine's Day stuff. That's cool. Little Pomeranian. And take a look at all these muffins. We got a pistachio. That looks absolutely delicious. Cranberry, chocolate chip. Yeah, they want $4 for 2 of them. And they always got interesting donuts. Look at that. It's a unicorn donut. Oh, these ones here are maple bacon. Maple bacon. I like the Long Johns. They're my favorite. But no donuts for me. No donuts. Oh, there's some apple fritters.
Yeah.
When we were kids, we used to get them, and they were like as big as your head, remember? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I picked up a bag of salt. Wasn't badly priced. Don't have any at the house currently. I think I ran out. But these are purple. Easy to see. Purple crystals. But, you know, what we used to do in Michigan is always kept a bag of salt in the, in the trunk in case, you need it or you're sliding You can put down salt to help you get out of if you get stuck. And they're full on Valentine's Day here. Look at these cookies. Yeah, Food City always has really great things. They got a great deli.
Brownies.
You want brownies? This is like the wrong section for me to be hanging out with you in. And their flavored popcorns are very good as well. We need to get to the vegetable and the fruit section. Yeah, I absolutely love Food City. They got really good quality here. Kind of pricier than some places, but you get what you pay for, right? Instead of potato chips, I've been doing carrots lately. Not too bad. If you're in a hurry and you don't want to put a lot of prep into what you're making, this is always a good place to get pre-chopped onions and peppers and everything. And pretty soon it's going to be corned beef and cabbage season. But I do like their vegetables here. Pretty good selection. Look at those guys up there.
Oh, wow, they're chickens or something.
And they got some cows over here. Bulls. Food City has Hudsonville ice cream. They have Mackinac Island fudge, Traverse City cherry fudge, all the Michigan favorites. They got the chocolate chip cookie dough, peppermint stick.
We got Superman.
Oh yeah, they do have Superman. Well, they have to call it Super Scoop because I think Superman will sue you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have some Michigan ice cream in here. Pretty cool. And I love my Kerrygold butter. Well, that was our little day out. We were just getting prepared for this storm and kind of wanted to go out and check out Douglas Lake. We do that on a yearly tradition, you know. What do you think, Dawn?
It was a nice day to go see Douglas Lake.
It was. Did some shopping, getting ready for a big storm, and just a little bit of our day today. Tomorrow, who knows what tomorrow will bring. And folks, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining us on our little adventures. Now it's time for you out there. Have your own. We love you. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise, they'll take you to see the countryside, driving all over Tennessee in their little yeller Jeep. You can come along wherever they go. All you gotta do is watch the show. So be sure you tune in. Don, would you do this again?